Hello, and welcome to the Hellish Gaming channel. My name is Mephisto, and today I have a little video for you guys. Something I haven't done in a very long time, but I decided I needed to make a video. I want to talk about a few things regarding the channel and moving forward, and that's what I'm going to do in this video. But before we move on, let me quickly tell you what you're about to see in case you haven't realized. This is Automobilista 2, and I'm going to do a 12-lap race around the historic Silverstone circuit with the Formula Vintage Generation 1 cars. The AI is set to 90% difficulty with low aggressiveness, just because the AI tends to be quite a bit aggressive in this game. I've turned off invincibility because I don't want to destroy my car. I want to go to the end of the race. And also I turned on mandatory pit stops, even though I know it's not really appropriate for this era, but I thought it would be a little bit interesting to see what happens. But yeah, that's kind of it about the race you were about to see, but you know, the video is not actually about this race. This is just only so there's some sort of something going on in the background whilst I talk to you guys. So yeah, let's get cracking. Okay. And before I actually start talking about what I want to do, I want to do maybe at least one lap around the circuit to warm up my tires. Oh, brake a little bit late into turn 1. Oh, contact. See, that's why I turned off invincibility. It turned on invincibility. Ooh, wide. Down to second gear. Let's heat up these tires before start pushing. Oh, somebody touched the distance meter board there. Tire still not up to temperature, I think. Need to do at least one more lap before I can really start pushing. I hope I'll have enough time afterwards to talk about everything I have planned for this video. Touch the curbing there on the outside. Don't really want to be doing that in these cars. It really tends to road car. Down to second gear. Trying to get close to these guys. Oh. Really slow for Chapel there. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit more grip in the tires, which is good. Which means as soon as we start lap 3, I think I can start talking about what I had planned for. Yeah, the car feels a lot better now. Warm tires, more grip, more stable car. What else would you want from life? Oh, getting a bit squirmy as we start lap 3 here. Easy. I lose a lot of time coming out of turn 1. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about, right? So as you might have noticed, in the past 4 years or so, I haven't been very consistent with making content for the channel. And that's there were multiple reasons for why that was. Some of them more valid than others, some of them less so. Regardless of the reasons, I'm not really going to talk about the reasons, because if I do that, we'll be here all day. And I do need to go to work in a few hours, so I want to get this video done as early as possible. Ooh, nice run out of the bridge. Or Abbey even. However, despite the lack of content in the past few years, I am planning on making a more substantial comeback. And I know I've promised this several times throughout the years, and I haven't really kept that promise. This time I'm not going to make any promises. I can only say that I will try my best. And that was a superb double overtake. But yeah, I really am planning on starting to do more content, more frequent content, more consistent content for the channel. I actually planned to do this earlier this year. However, about 6 months ago, I had to take a pretty big decision in my life. I've been neglecting myself for the past 5-6 years, and I've gotten really big. Like obese big. Not morbidly obese, but obese nonetheless. And about 6 months ago, well, I think it's actually 6 months, in June, I made a decision that it was time to lose some weight. Oh, that's not the racing line. Because everyday tasks were becoming more and more difficult to do. And that's what I did for the past 6 months. I've been losing a lot of weight. In fact, I've lost 30 kilograms, which is more than I ever thought I would be able to get rid of. And I'm really happy. And because I've now taken care of that important step, I now have a little bit more free time on my hands. Not a lot, but more time than I had before. And so this means I can slowly start and work on the channel a bit more, come back, do more videos. I'm planning on, continuing the... Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get a warning there. Get back to F1 Challenge VB. I also want to bring in another series. Aside from that, I do want to start working on my other channel as well. And yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. See, oh, sun is in my eyes, can't really see. Wonder what lap we're on. Nope, that's not it. Lap 6. Okay, one more lap before I need to pit. I kind of forgot where I was. Whoops. Professional video maker here. Oh. Okay. Decent line. So, yeah, I'm planning on getting back into making YouTube content a little bit more frequently. Slowly, over time, probably more and more. First I'll need to kind of figure out what I can do and cannot, how much content I can do in a week, realistically, you know, without making myself too tired. Because, you know, I still need to think about having to go to work. Can't neglect that, because without me going to work, if I don't go to work, I don't have money. If I don't have money, then, you know, I can lose the house or the apartment or whatever. And without an apartment, I can't really do anything. That's kind of how these things work, I guess. So, you know, I will try to see how I can fit doing YouTube content within my daily schedule. Bitbox is currently occupied. Well, that's terrible because I need fuel. Oh. Okay. What the hell? Okay. I don't know why the camera was so jumpy there. Right, regarding F1 Challenge VB, I'm going to continue for the remainder of this year. I'm going to continue doing live streams. In fact, I think right this weekend I'm going to pick up from where we left in 1974, and either it depends on how I can fit it in within my schedule. I will either do the remaining 5 races in one single long stream, or split it into 2 days, and which means I'll do 3 races in one stream, and then the other day I'll do on the remaining 2 races. Then I want to get on with the 1975 season, and because I would like to end that getting off into the grass. I'd like to end that. I would like to finish the 75 season before the end of the year. And starting next year with the 1976 season, I'm bringing a change to the F1 Challenge VB series. Namely, I'm going to go back to doing proper videos instead of live streams, which I'm sure is going to make at least some of you happy. I know that there have been quite a few of you who haven't been really able to follow the live streams. But the decision is, there's multiple decisions for the series, for this decision to go back to, oh, sorry about that. So as I said, I'm going back to doing videos for F1 Challenge VB instead of live streams, and I'm sure that's going to delight quite a few of you who haven't been able to actually watch the streams either live or afterwards. I mean, I know it's quite a daunting task to watch several hours worth of video in one sitting. And the decision to do that is mainly has to do with the fact that, as it turns out, doing live streams actually hurts a channel rather than help it, because it reduces watch time dramatically on a channel, which in turn translates into a YouTube and YouTube's algorithm, considering that because of the lower watch time on the channel, it thinks that the content is not so much worth promoting, so it stops promoting channels because of that. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to do any more live streams. I will. However, I will be moving live streams over onto Twitch, which I know is going to divide some of you, but that it is what it is. I'll have to live with that decision. I can't do anything about it. My initial idea was to... Thank you, phone. So my initial idea was to continue doing the F1 Challenge VB series as live streams, and then do for YouTube. I would have done some highlight reels of the streams and upload those to YouTube. However, I decided against it. I would much rather do proper videos rather than do the highlight a real thing, cinema jig. So that's what I decided. But again, that's only going to start from next year when we get into the 1965 season. Sorry, 1976 season. Ooh. 1965, that seems so long ago. When we did that season. That's probably because it was. Also, as I said, I am going to start another series on the channel, another racing series. I'm not really going to tell you what it is, although for those of you who follow me on Discord might have had a hint a couple of weeks ago when I posted something onto my Discord channel. uh, there was something that kind of gave away what I am planning to do as a second channel, a second series. So there are going to be 2 racing series, and we'll see, maybe at some point bring in a 3rd series, but we'll see about that. That mostly comes down to how much time I'll have. Again, in the first phase, I'll need to mostly figure out how much I can do with the amount of free time I have left, because although I did manage to get rid of a lot of weight, I've also picked up photography about 6 months ago as well, and I do want to take care of that as well. Oh, that's the end of the race. I do need to take, need to pay attention to that as well, because I actually really do enjoy photography. I would like to make good photography, you know? So yeah, what else? Yeah, as I said, I also want to get back into doing content for my other channel. I had that Pokemon playthrough. I need to get back to doing that. I only did 1 episode of Pokemon Red. I need to get through the rest of the series, obviously. That's going to be a long ass time, but I'll talk about that a little bit more on my other channel. So the main takeaway from this video is the fact that I want to come back to doing more YouTube stuff. I'm leaving live streaming. I'm going to move live streaming over onto Twitch. The F1 Challenge VB series is going to return back to its roots, namely, it's going, starting next year, it's going to turn back onto making it a video series once again instead of live streams. And from there, we'll see how things go, I guess. Also, you might want to mark the 22nd of November and the 10th of December down in your calendars, because those are quite big dates for the channel, and I have a few things planned, especially for the 22nd of November. I don't really know what I'll do on the 10th of December, but I know what I'll do on the 22nd. It's going to be something special, something fun. I hope you'll enjoy it. But yeah, that's kind of it. I know my commentary was all over the place. I didn't have a script, I didn't have anything of the sort, so I really was just going off the top of my head. I hope I wasn't rambling too much, and I hope I managed to make my message clear to you guys. Anyway, let's see where I finished. Oh, 16th. I actually finished better than I expected, given that I wasn't really paying too much attention at the race. But yeah, just to recap really quickly, I'm planning on coming back to doing more YouTube stuff, more frequently, more consistently, and with that, I'm planning on finishing the 74 and 75 seasons through live streams this year. Starting next year, with the 1976 season, I'm taking the F1 Challenge VB series back to videos instead of live streams. Live streams I'm going to move over to Twitch. I am going to start doing more stuff on my other channel as well, and I'm bringing at least one more series here to this channel, another racing series. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Yeah, oh yeah, and keep your eyes open for the 22nd of November and the 10th of December, because those dates are quite important to the channel. I realize I probably should have done more stuff over the years on these dates, but alas, it is what it is. I'm going to do my best from now on to remember to do stuff for these dates. Yeah. With all that said, I think I've rambled on enough, so well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know it wasn't anything special, and I know this wasn't the video you were probably expecting to see, but alas, at least it is something, and going forward, I'm hoping to bring you more. Anyway, that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.